Hi, this is Phil the Balrog, and today we are gonna talk about how to improve your play using cavalry. The first step gonna be to make a dilemma to your opponent while using your cavalry unit. Cavalry units have a mobility that often allowed you to get out of sight of enemy, meaning that you're preventing them from charging you. It is often better not to attack once because going to make an attack in the face of a unit not always a good idea, and it's better to just move your cavalry to create the dilemma. About the dilemma, why it is better than creating a problem. Often you can create a problem to your opponent, but a problem have a solution, meaning that if your opponent don't fall in the trap or find a solution, if he find it, you didn't create any advantage. Now, if you create a dilemma, when you create it, your opponent will have no good choice. He gonna have to choice between two bad things, and that is how you're gonna be able to create yourself an advantage. Now, in the picture that I'm gonna show you there, you see at the beginning the cavalry on the side have the choice to charge in the face of the enemy spearman, but instead he do a huge march and go position himself on the flank dash rear of the spearman. Now, your enemy spearman have kind of two choice. He can charge the mountain man, but if he do that, he let his poor archer open to be charged by the cavalry, or he open himself to get charged in the rear by the cavalry. And if he decide to change his facing, the cavalry can go beside them and charge the archer in the rear even though, and it's open the spearman to get charged in the flank by the mountain man. Your opponent don't have any good choice, only bad one, and you're gonna build on this to create your advantage and win the game. For our second tip, the second tip is on how to protect and light cavalry to be charged. In this example, you see the Cleggan brigand are in trouble. They are in a bad spot, like clunk between two units, and the flayman can easily go get them and charge them. But because they have a free maneuver at the end of your movement, you can use two units to protect them. If you look at the picture, you'll see that if you angle yourself a little bit more backward, you can be sure that the two lines of the middle of unit on the side and on the face are going through your two side unit, meaning that your enemy have no space to charge you. Okay. This is cheesy, I know. Kind of break the mindset of the game, but sadly, at the moment, this is legal, and if you play in high level play tournament, you'll see your opponent do this. Now you need to be aware of it, and you need to know how to do it, because if you know that your opponent will do it, don't be shy to do this tactic too. I need to say that this can also be done with a terrain like a palisade like you see on the picture, or even the border of the map. For our third tip, we're gonna talk about deployment. I saw lately in a stream of tournament people placing their cavalry in between two infantry units. That's not always the good choice, because your cavalry unit is a unit that is able to move a lot better than any normal infantry unit. And when you clunk it in between two units, you kind of lose this advantage. You'll be better if you place your cavalry on a side of your infantry block. Why? because they have space to go flank your enemy, to be able to maneuver how they want, and also they protect your infantry block, because at the moment outflank is very popular, meaning that your enemy can pop a unit in your side, and if you have infantry on the side and he put his outflank unit that is just popped out of your line of sight, he's gonna charge you and you'll not be able to react. But if it's a cavalry unit, you don't really mind if he outflank and pop in your side, because you know that you have your free maneuver and you're gonna be able to charge him, meaning that putting a cavalry on the side is always a better idea. And don't forget Balin. You know, when you play against Greyjoy, nothing is more infuriating than seeing Balin bring back a unit of Greyjoy in your side, and because you add infantry unit, you cannot react to. But if you have put your cavalry on the side, you can react and at least give you a chance to charge him. For the fourth tip, we gonna talk about changing side after your deployment. Sometimes you deploy your cavalry first, or you lose the dice roll and your enemy is deploying a unit after you. And you see on the other side of the map the unit that you didn't want your cavalry to go against. Never forget that it's very easy to change side with a cavalry. Now in the picture you'll see I do on purpose to don't go too far with the Lannister, and this will allow the brigand to do their huge 18 march and go change side. The next round, your infantry, you're gonna still go forward a little bit, or even just staying there if you don't need to go take an objective or a scenario that you don't need to control objective. And after that, your brigand gonna be on the good side that you wanted to them to be, and you won't face the unit that you were saying like, oh no, if my brigand go against them, I'm screwed. I saw a couple of times people like, oh, okay, my cavalry is facing the bad unit, I'm gonna deal with this unit with the cavalry, and I won't react. No, don't be shy, just change side. At the start of the game you have the time, and this is gonna help you a lot. The fifth tip is a small tip, very simple tip that I've been tricked by. I forgot that the cavalry have a free maneuver before the action, and once in my game my enemy did the maneuver and after that destroyed the terrain. I forget that you could do that. In my mind it was like, okay, I take the action to attack and destroy the terrain. I needed to be within 1 inch of the terrain. But that rule is for infantry. Cavalry, you can do the free maneuvers first and after that take the attack action and destroy it. Meaning, never forget that you have a terrain that bother you. Like in the example, the brigand want to go charge the archer. They cannot because they have spike. You don't want to take it. But never forget, okay, do the free maneuver, attack the terrain, and get it out of your way. This is just a simple trick to remember, because it will be able to keep you out of trouble sometime. And the last tip, the sixth tip, is a very simple tip, and it's for a specific scenario. In Dance with Dragon for the egg, when you control an objective and after that your movement become 2. With the cavalry you can do a cheesy thing. It's very like, you won't see this often, but I want you to know it because it could help you. In the example you see the range of the archer. This is after their 2-inch shift. I know that the unit is not supposed to be there. The archer is supposed to be 2-inch further to the back, but if they do their movement and after that shoot, the 2-inch movement that they are allowed, they're going to be there. Now the cavalry can just do their free maneuver, claim the objective, and after that do another maneuver, the action maneuver, to go out of the range of the archer. I got screwed in one game because I forget that the cavalry didn't have to stop on the objective. He could like go claim the objective, and after back, yeah, okay, the movement became 2, but they can do a 2 back and won't be shot by a unit of archer or X-bow. Like I said, the 6th tip is very situational, but because it's happened to me and kind of screw my game, I wanted to share this with you. And that is for our episode to how to improve your cavalry play. I really hope that these 6 tips gonna help you in your game and maybe help you to win some match. And now, I'm eager to tell you that we're gonna see ourselves again very soon in our next episode when the balance patch is gonna go out at the end of the month. We'll talk about which faction win the balance patch and who lost it and what is our impression about it. Now I will end the episode with something that I never done, but the cause is close to my heart. The It's and Crits gang was able to save a Song of Ice and Fire stat. This is a tool that helps us managing tournament, create lists, and share stat on the game. It's a tremendous tools that really helped grow the community, and what its encouraged were able to do in saving it was great. But they ask if we can donate a couple of bucks just to help them keeping a Song of Ice and Fire stat alive as long as they can. You know, if you are not in a position to give some money, everybody understand it. But if you can give like $5-10, this will help them tremendously to keep the tools that help us create tournament and create content for you. And that's it for me. Thank you to watch the video, and I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.